All right. Okay. All right. Um, this is uh Freestyle Fridays. All right. Damn, I didn't think like talking in front of the camera would be this hard. Okay, we're gonna do it though. We're gonna do it. All right. I am SEL Fed. This is my channel, and I want to get really good at telling stories, right? And there's lots of ways you can tell a story. And I think what I am capable, I am capable of telling stories using art. Like I can make digital art, I can do math, right? And I can kind of I kind of have a few bars, all right, like just a few, right? Not great, not like we still are babies, right? Like if you look at the songs that are currently on my YouTube channel, they're okay, maybe bad, but like I figured I can kind of tell a story already, right? And it's entertaining, and I like it. Like I like listening to it, so maybe someone else would like listening to it. And I think the best way to get better is to like practice, right? And so that's what this is for, right? So um, you will see me like probably every Friday do a freestyle, right? And it's just to get better, right? And I think I don't know, it'll probably be pretty shitty right now. Um, and but I think it's like kind of cool to see people do shitty shit, um, because like sometimes you'll see like really people who are really good at like doing a freestyle or like are really good at making music or making art and everything, and it's kind of discouraging because you're like, oh my god, they're so good. I'm not that good, blah, 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 right? But like everyone like kind of starts from somewhere, and I'm kind of old to be doing this honestly, but I I I have a good job, right? And so I'm not like really stressing about money, and I'm just like kind of just doing it because I want to, like for fulfillment. Um, so yeah, that's what this is for. This is for practicing, getting better, and hopefully, right? It'll do a couple things for me. One, um, I think getting better at like freestyling will help me write more music faster, right? Like I'll write more lyrics, more bars faster. Like someone will be able to give me a beat and I'll be able to like shit something out that's like good faster. Like and also I think something that happens is that like I've been going to a lot of parties and like setting up my own parties, and like normally the question's like, okay, you're an artist, but what do you do? Like what's your thing? Like do you play guitar? Do you do production? And I think my thing is like I do production, like vocal production, and I rap. And then the inevitable question that comes up is like, can you freestyle? And I'm like, of course I can freestyle. I'll drop some bars to you. But like, I kind of really need to impress those people, right? Because like, I'm like 27, right? I don't have time to spend like 15 years getting good at like guitar or the piano. I got 15 years to get good at rapping, right? And so I'm gonna need help, right? Like I'm gonna need help from like singers. I'm gonna need help from people who make beats. I'm gonna need like I'm gonna need help, all right? And I can't do this in a vacuum. And I'm making an album now, and like that has become like strikingly clear to me that like I can't make this by myself. Like I can make a few beats, but like I just won't have time between my job and life and socializing and like just staying good in my career, like my safe career that makes me money. Like this is like it would be cool if this became like something really big that like like that I could like live off of, and maybe I could do like tech stuff, like I make my own VSTs and sell them. That could be kind of cool. But for right now, I don't have time between my job and this, and socialize and grad school. Honestly, I might drop out of grad school TBH. But I don't have time to like do everything. Like I can't do everything. So I need to like get people to like my shit, to like me, and to work with me. And so, one good way is to like impress them with like a freestyle. And it's best to do that in person. And if I can practice doing that, and I can practice like not being like, camera shy, like if I like this is kind of doing it in front of real people, but it's kind of practice because you're not really here. There's still pressure on me, but like, like it's kind of like I can redo it, right? I can try again, right? And you don't get a redo in real life, so why not, try this when I got some redos. Okay, so I've been blabbering. I'm a blabbermouth. I might. Should I keep this shit raw? I don't know. I'm gonna just jump it out because I don't want to edit it, and it's like it's like almost 3 in the morning, and I promised myself I'm like I was gonna start that this week. Like I released my first song on my birthday, Monday, right? And I know I'm gonna release another song May 1st, and I know I'm gonna drop my album like sometime later this year. And so it's time to start getting good and start like posting some content. And I was like, I'm gonna post this every Friday, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. And I do this on my free time, anyways. Like I just find this fun. Like I like when I have nothing to do, like sometimes I'll play video games, but sometimes I'll like honestly just crack open like free type beat on YouTube, and I'll just like freestyle to it. Um, and I'll play this game, and this is the game, and so these are the rules. So I've gotten okay at doing like words with like 2 syllables or less. I kind of fuck up when there's like, 3 syllable words or more. So we're gonna use this like um, word generator, and the way that works, right, is that I press like generate word, and it's gonna give me a new word, right? And we're gonna try to like get through as many of these in the beat as possible. And then the hope is that like as I do this every Friday, right? And I'll be doing this in my own free time, but as I do this every Friday, um, and I do this practice, maybe I'll do a few every Friday, right? I'll get better, and this Friday will like hold me accountable to like actually practicing every Friday. And I'm gonna do like still be making music and stuff. But like this does a couple things. One, it gives me content to post, so like people can give me advice. People can like if they like my shit, they can work with me. I can show people stuff, and um, this is like a way to do that, right? And that's what we're doing. And so the thing that we're gonna do here is I'm gonna like pull up a type beat. I'm gonna like freestyle on it, and then I'm a blabbermouth. I might just talk about my day. Who knows? I don't know. I might just talk what's going on in my mind, what's like what I'm feeling. I'll treat this like like maybe like a not like a therapy session. Maybe not yet. Maybe like in the future. I guess I guess if it was gonna be a therapy session, it should be like now when there's no one here. Like literally, it's just Terry. Hey Terry, you're always a subscriber. Yeah, hi. But yeah, let's like yeah maybe I should keep it a little bit more intimate now that it's like nobody here and can keep it intimate. So maybe I'll treat it like a diary almost. But the goal will be to freestyle because my true diary is gonna be the music, right? And I hope like in like 10 years I'll be good. Like I'll be really good. And I think like it's time in, time out. I think if I keep this up, like my music, the first album I drops probably be trash, but if I keep it up, it'll be good. And maybe no one will find me. Like no one. I don't really care if people discover me, but I do care about like my stuff being good, right? And this is for those goals. So let's get started. Sorry that I've been talking for like I don't even know how long I've been talking for like. Wow, I've been talking for 10 minutes. You, I will say skip the 10 minutes if you just want to get to the freestyle. But maybe we'll keep the beginning parts. we might keep that shit raw, right? We might be like, oh, we'll keep that, right? And maybe I'll edit this and I'll put like a good clip of the freestyle at the beginning. Yeah. So yeah, this is Freestyle Fridays. Let's get started. All right. So let's. How should we do this? I guess. Okay. The first thing is we're gonna pull up a random word. So we're just gonna generate. Okay. So the word is gonna be cage, and I'm gonna use that as like an input for the free type beat. Like we're gonna go cage, free type beat. See what it gives us, right? Hopefully it's a 4x4. God, I once I saw 3x4, and that beat that fucks me up. That's really hard to like actually like stay on time too. Like it's kind of really hard because you're not used to it. You're not used to like going 1 2 3 1 2 3. You're used to like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and like you have like corny shit that you can always say that's safe. That like I have my corny shit, and hopefully this will help me break my corny shit, but whatever. The thing that's happening here is we're gonna use cage as our first word for the rap beat, right? All right, so we're gonna do like, why you, come on, why you give me problems? Don't give me problems. Internet. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Shh. Be quiet. We're gonna do cage. Freestyle beat and see what that gives us. We'll be cage. Okay, see, so we have cage, right? So freestyle beat, and this will be the thing. Okay, so let's. Okay. And we'll pause that shit. We'll drink some water. What we'll also do is, when we're about to start. We will start the Reaper recording, and like if I spit something that's actually people like, I can like turn it into a song, and I'll do some production, and I'll mix it with this free type beat, and I'll post it, and you'll be able to like listen to it on YouTube. And if people really like it, and you guys can convince the artist to give me the beat, or like take 50% from the beat, right, and share it with me, then we'll post it on Spotify. That's the hope, at least, right? If there's anything people really like, and I'm promising you that like at first it's gonna suck. It's gonna be probably quite corny, like honestly, because I feel like my freestyles are always really corny. Like I always see like people do freestyles and they sound so cool, and they like have all these like cool like double entendres, and some people can even tell stories while they freestyle. I can't do that yet. I hope one day I'll be able to do that. But that's the goal, right? So we're gonna press record, then we're gonna start the beat, and then like pretty much on every bar we'll like come up with like, we'll press the random word button, and I'll try to include it in the rhyme. And we'll like do a couple of these until like I get a few good ones. So like I might do like maybe 3 or 4, or until I get tired. But I'll at least do one every Friday, and we'll keep it running for as long as I don't get bored. And so you'll have something that says like, you'll have me rambling for like the first 13 minutes of the video, and then like there'll be me doing freestyles for like the last bit, and then like yeah, maybe I'll just talk to you guys. All right, so let's get started. All right, I like this beat.
Purchase your tracks today.
Alright, let's run another word. Okay. Back to the motherfucking drop. Let's eat this up. Call it
Proto
motherfucking
Beats
slop.
Production.
I'm never gonna stop getting fucking top. Gonna clean you up with the fucking mop. That's just so hurt. I just got hurt. I just got shit that makes a nigga flirt. I got that drive. I got that side. I got that beat with the motherfucking time. That's my shit. That's my motherfucking word. I got the word. I got the bird. I got the shit that makes a nigga tempt. nigga shit that is exempt. Call that shit tax. Call that shit facts. I got shit that's never fucking lax. Let's get to the brain. Let's get to the sink. Let's get to the shit that makes niggas think. I got shit that makes you think. Got that shit that makes you think. Got that shit that makes you wanna make a nigga link. Got that shit that died, cause I eat it right. Can't just spit it right. This is fine, right? Got that shit
Purchase
that
your
you
tracks
mind. Got
today.
that shit that you dine. Got that shit
Photo
that
Beats
shit
Production.
that takes your time. Got that shit that goes a rhyme. Got that shit that comes alive. Got that shit that makes you wanna say he's fine. Let me get a boat. Let me get a coat. Cousin slow, so motherfucking cold. I got shit that makes you mold. Got that shit that makes you bold. Got that shit that makes you so old. Let me be a guest. Let me take a quest. Let me be the thing that's on your chest. Let me get that protein breast. Let me get that thing a rest. I got things that put a nigga chest. Let me get a stretch. Let me get a tech. Let me put the thing to your motherfucking neck. As I
Purchase
punch
your
your
tracks
head.
today.
As I bring that shit red. Make a nigga drop. Straight fucking dead. Okay, that was a lie. I don't really wanna cry. I got reach for the sky. I don't own my mind. Let's get a new word. Let's get to the spread. As I cop this new motherfucking bread. That's my breast. That's the shit that's on my chest. I can never rest. Let me get that cash. Let me get that hash. Let me get out fast. Let me get a task. Yeah. And let me take a tat. Let me get a cat. Let me get that pussy. Let me get that pussy. Let me get that pussy. Let me get that pussy stat. Okay. I think that was okay. That was a warm up. That was not bad.
Looking for a way to grow your business?
Oh, shut up! Please shut up! Please shut up. I'm kind of curious how it sounded like. I'll read this. I'll watch this back. Maybe it's trash. Okay, save all, and let's call this like freestyle 1, right? All right. Should we use it? Like, I wonder if I should do a new beat every time, or should we use like the same beat, right? Like, should I use the same beat and just be like, this is the beat that we're gonna use, and then every time, like, I now know the beat, so now I can like, you know, but is that boring? I don't know. I really like this beat. Okay, I think it's boring. I think it's boring. What was that? Okay, I think that was boring. Let's just do another one. Let's generate a new word. So I guess we ended on cat. Man, I really could have said something like, I want that pussy cat, give me that shit stat. But I froze up and I just said, let me get that pussy, let me get that pussy. Like, that's so corny. That's one thing I hate about freestyle. I feel like my shit, it's always so corny. Like, I really like telling stories and like being like very like deliberate with what I'm rhyming about. Like, if you listen to May 1st, that's literally like, that girl broke up with me and that's literally what she said. She literally was like, I'm like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, and I don't think I'm gonna marry you. Like, I literally used the word she used when she broke up with me. And if you listen to like Flowers on Her Tombstone, like, I did like a spoken word poem kind of thing, like prose, and like I told the story like exactly as it happened, and you will hear me say the same words. And so I like doing that shit, and I like it being very intentional. And I just feel like my freestyles are not that yet, and I feel like I have to get better so that I can do that just on the cuff, you know. And yeah, but like, let's do cat freestyle beat, and let's see what comes up. We'll do like one more of these, right? And then, like, you know, like if I like feel like I really fucked up, I might try again on the beat. I feel like that was fine. Like, I kept it. I didn't lose it. There were some parts where like I stumbled and like maybe I sounded weird, but like I kept it up for like the whole beat. And so nothing really says, oh, this is a Fat Cat Beats. Oh, 90s old school boom bap. I love 90s old school boom bap type beats. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna fuck with this. Okay. Let's do another one, and we'll say that freestyle. Maybe I should do three of these. Like maybe that should be like the goal, right? Like maybe if I'm tired, I'll just do one. But like ideally we'll do let's mute that so I don't hear myself. Um, ideally we'll do like maybe like two or three, or maybe I can just record a bunch of these and I can like release them throughout the week. Like I don't know. Maybe or I can like repost them on like my Insta or something, or like clips of them. That might be cool. All right, so let's like I'm gonna see if this recorded properly. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna like stop, and then we're gonna do like maybe one or two more. Yeah, let's see if this recorded properly.